This is a Heart and Hand production. Hello folks, it's David and Martyn here from Heart and Hand. We've just been at the Derek McInnes press conference. Martyn, can you give me your thoughts on what he had to say? And Jim Gillespie as well, obviously, his first significant press conference since he came to Rangers.
Nothing new for Derek McInnes. He's very, very accomplished in front of the media, says the right things, doesn't give too much away. We have been to too many of these, as every Rangers fan knows, over the years, recent years. A lot of flim-flam, a lot of linked English, a lot of promises, a lot of abstract language. None of that today. This is absolute brass tacks, back to basics. It's going to be a very direct appointment in many ways, but it is absolutely teamwork and unity, and the intangibles was a word that was used, I think, both by McInnes and Gillespie today, which again we've known about. A huge lack of leadership right through the middle of the team. Unless we find that, it's going to be a difficult job for any manager. But again, someone else who knows that. But it's going to be whether he can deliver. Jim Gillespie, I thought, was in much the same way, very blunt, very direct.
There's a twinkle in his eye.
There is. I think he maybe relishes
those situations. I got that impression.
The job and
did it very well. I thought.
I thought he did. No, and I think Rangers have lacked that. People with a corporate CV as long as your arm, David.
A bit of gallousness.
It's not about that. It's there's a political game to play in this country,
and you've got to want to, and you've got to enjoy doing it. Yeah,
so,
and that hasn't always happened.
And football fans, we don't fall in love with a game because what a chief executive.
No, 100%.
But it's important.
Yeah,
it's hugely important in this club with the political dimension around it.
Yeah, and I think that Derek McInnes. Again, as Martyn says, you see a lot of them, but Derek McInnes referred to that himself. He said there's been a lot of people sitting in this chair and they've said a lot of things and it hasn't happened. So I don't want to sit here and promise this or that, but very definitive. He was asked, what can you win the league next season? He said, of course we can. And as he said, it won't be what he said, it won't be words, it'll be actions that do that, and he's absolutely correct. Anyway, we've got full coverage of this over on Heart and Hand and Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.